Shalom, family. This is part 2 of Yahuah leadership with the Gentile mindset. But I'm going to come back with you knowing that Yahuah has a plan to restore his people under righteous leadership. Let's talk about it. Yahuah will remove corrupt leaders. In Jeremiah 23:1-2, woe to the shepherds who destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, says Yahuah. Therefore, thus says Yahuah, the Elohim of Israel, against the shepherds that feed my people. You have scattered my flock and driven them away and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evils of your doing. And they're doing a lot of evils. I'm telling you, they're so corrupt. Yahuah himself said he will deal with corrupt leaders who hand his people over to destruction. I mean, turn on the news. Chicago, New York, LA, Detroit, Philadelphia, DC. Oh, just the likes. Yahuah will raise righteous shepherds. Jeremiah 23:3-4. I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries where I have driven them, and will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. He's not just talking about in America. He's talking about all over. He will. You listen to them. He says, I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries where I have driven them, and I will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. I will set up shepherds over them who shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, says Yahuah. Instead of politicians who exploit, he promised to raise true leaders from Yahudah and Israel who will care for the people, and he will guide them in true righteousness. Now the righteous branch, Yahushua himself in Jeremiah 23:5-6. Behold, the days come, says Yahuah, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. In his days, Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name, whereby he shall be called Yahuah, our righteousness. The ultimate fulfillment is in Yahushua, the king from the line of David, who will sit on the throne of Yahuah's kingdom and judge righteously. No more oppressors over Yahudah. In Isaiah 60:17-18, I will make your overseers peace and taskmasters righteousness. Violence shall no more be heard in your land. Devastation or destruction within your borders. You shall call your walls salvation and your gates praise. This shows the complete reversal. No more Gentile or oppressors. No more corrupt leaders. No more violence in the cities of Yahudah. And David restored as a shepherd. Ezekiel 34:23-24. And I will set up one shepherd over them, and he shall feed them, even my servant David. He shall feed them, and he shall be their shepherd. And I, Yahuah, will be their Elohim, and my servant David a prince among them. I, Yahuah, have spoken it. In prophecy, David often represents the Messianic king. But it also shows that leadership will come back to the house of Yahudah in righteousness. No more outsiders ruling over us. So the big picture right now, Yahudah's leadership looks like the days of Enosh and Noah. Corrupt, violent, serving Gentile systems. It's about greed. All they want is greed and fame. They just want to pack their own pockets. They want to think about themselves. They just want to go on with the lie. They rather believe the lie than the truth. They're corrupt. What they call is a reprobate mind. And I might talk about what is a reprobate mind. I may talk about that. But Yahuah, let's talk about the promise. He himself will remove corrupt leaders and shepherds. Yeah, because we got pastors out there. He will raise up righteous leaders from his people, and ultimately, Yahushua, the righteous branch, will reign and restore Yahudah and Israel. Violence, bloodshed, and oppression will be ended forever. That's what he will do. But he's only going to take the remnant. And he's only going to pull a righteous and holy leader. I'm talking about you, man. I'm not talking about women. He's got to pull a righteous man to lead. Because when he had anyone lead over Israel, it was always a man that was leading, not a woman. So that's why you have to fall in line into his word, and you have to repent and come back to him and his covenant and listen and discern, because he's waiting on you. And I'm waiting on you. We need this, because these men that are in leadership, they're corrupt. Look around. Am I lying? Am I lying? Am I lying? I'm not lying. It's getting worse and worse daily.